0917 hours, an unnamed ridge in the Pacific. The jungle was silent in the way jungles are never silent, which meant something was very wrong. Private First Class James Calloway pressed his back against a moss-covered boulder, rifle trembling in white-knuckled hands. Around him 7 men, some wounded, all exhausted. The Japanese encirclement was tightening, 40, maybe 50 enemy soldiers moving through the undergrowth with practiced precision. Closing the gap, meter by meter. The squad had no radio, no air support, no exit. Calloway looked at the faces around him. Boys from Ohio, from Georgia, from places where the biggest danger was a bad harvest. Now they were pinned on a ridge the maps didn't even name, against a force that outnumbered them 6-1. He made a decision. Nobody ordered it. Nobody asked. He stood up. Stay low. Move east. Don't stop. That was all he said. Then he ran, not toward safety, but directly toward the enemy line, screaming, firing, drawing every eye, every barrel, every instinct in that jungle to himself and himself alone. The Japanese turned. They followed, and the 7 men behind him disappeared into the tree line. What happened next on that ridge took less than 4 minutes by any military account. Calloway kept moving, kept firing, kept making himself the loudest, most dangerous thing in the jungle. He bought meters, then hundreds of meters, then enough distance that 7 Americans reached the Allied perimeter. He did not. His body was recovered 3 days later. He was 22 years old. There was no grand ceremony, no press conference, just a folded flag, a quiet letter home, and 7 men who spent the rest of their lives knowing exactly what his choice had cost him. The Battle of the Pacific was won by machines and logistics and strategy, but it was also won in 4-minute windows on unnamed ridges by men who decided that someone else's life was worth more than their own. Calloway never made the history books. He made something harder to erase than that, a memory carried by the men he saved, passed down to their children, and now to you. Rest in peace, hero. Amen.